Welcome to Core Instincts. My name is Kevin. In a moment, I'm going to show you 5 survival knots that you could utilize and how to use them when setting up a shelter in a hurry. Okay, let's get to it. First, the bowline knot. You want to grab the rope with 2 fingers on both ends and begin to twist away from you. Then you'll get an overhand loop. Then it's simple from there. You come up through the hole, around the tree, and back into the hole, and you pull it tight. And then you have a simple bowline knot. The next knot is a prusik knot. You'll need 2 working ends, and we need to join these 2 working ends together. So you'll run them right over each other. Then you'll take 1 working end and you'll go around once, twice. You'll take the working end and go through those 2 knots or loops that you just created. We'll try it again. You'll have the 2 ropes together. You'll take your working end and go once, twice, and then you have created 2 loops. Now take the working end and go back through these 2 loops and pull it tight. Now you have a double fisherman's knot, and you can pull these 2 together, and now we will work on creating a prusik knot. The next is a prusik knot, and this is what it looks like when it's completed. But you have your double fisherman's that we created. It's a way of basically placing strain on a line, and once the strain is released or tension is released, you can easily slide the knot up and down that rope or line. And we're recreating a ridge line right here. So let's get to it. You simply drape it over. You go around once, twice, 3 times, and then you pull it taut. But you want to keep these loops from overlapping each other when you're pulling it tight. And that's what the prusik looks like. And it will slide up and down this line, but when some kind of form of pressure is pulled, it actually tightens up. The next knot is a trucker hitch. This is a great knot for tying down loads or making a quick ridge line, the purposes that we're using it for. So all you have to do is make a loop. You're then going to bend the loop over the non-working end and pull it through and form a loop. Now, with the working end, you'll come through and pass the working end through the loop, and you can now pull as tight as possible on this line to form your ridge line. Now, in order to secure this so it doesn't slip, all you have to do is take the working end, throw it over, reach through, and pull the working end and form a quick release knot. That's a trucker hitch. The next knot is a clove hitch. It's a great way of attaching line or rope to a branch, a stake. But this is how you do it. You drape it over, you bring it around, you cross over the original line to form an X. Now you bring the working end around and you come right through the middle of that X and pull it tight. And you have a clove hitch. Another way of doing a clove hitch to a standing stake where you can just drop the rope over it, you form a loop. Instead of it going in front, the next loop is going to go in the back. Now you take the original loop that you made and bring it to the front and drop it right onto the stake, and now you have a clove hitch. It's a great way to attach cordage or rope to a stake in a quick manner and able to make an adjustable knot. So all you have to do is cross over that rope, and we're going to follow the rope through on the inside once, twice, and then we come back to the original line and we go over once and tuck it through that hole and pull it tight. Now, if we have this attached to a tarp, we can have it taut, or we can constantly adjust it based on the length that we need. Slide it back and forth, but as soon as you put pressure on it, it's nice and tight and won't slide. The items we'll be using are tent stakes, a tarp, and 550 cord. Then you want to look above for widowmakers, dry branches, rotted branches that could possibly fall on you late at night and cause you some harm. I like to look around and do a 360 whenever creating a shelter and look for bugs, ants, and ant hill, because you never want to have to wake up in the middle of the night because you're being infested with bugs. So I'm looking for 2 trees, not too far apart, but a little bit wider than your tarp. The first knot that I'm going to use is the bowline. I created the bowline ahead of time to create this shelter in a hurry, just to show you how quick you could actually set up shelter if you have to. And it's always a good habit to already have some 550 cord with some knots already in it. I'm going to place this ridge line no higher than waist high. The next knot I'm going to utilize is the trucker's hitch. Take the loop and pass it through one of the eyelets of the tarp. Take a tent stake, place it through the loop, and pull that loop nice and tight. I also have a prusik that I pre-made that I can utilize in a hurry as well. I do exactly the same thing. I take the 550 cord, shove it through the eyelet, take another stake, shove it through the loop, and pull the prusik knot nice and taut. Now, I can come to the back and I attached a bowline as well as a taut line, so I can easily set the stakes in the ground and pull them taut. Nice and quick. You can make any adjustments. If you like this video, please come support us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And remember, stay prepared. Thank you and have a great day.